I now call the meeting of the Code Enforcement Special Magistrate to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, to the Republic, visible. Welcome to the Hillsborough County Code Enforcement Special Magistrate hearing for the red light camera enforcement appeals. When addressing the magistrate, please state your name, address, and speak clearly into the microphone. At this time, I'll ask you to please silence all electronic devices. I'd like to introduce the staff present today: Corporal Joshua Lai and Corporal Daniel Hawkins of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, Morgan Spalding of Citizens Board Support, Sonia Rodriguez, Manager of Citizens Board Support. I am Brian Lorenzen, the Special Magistrate appointed by the Board of County Commissioners to hear these appeals. Paul Johnston, Assistant County Secretary online, and Robbie Smith, Recording Secretary online. The basic process for this hearing is as follows. Ms. Rodriguez will conduct the oath of witness. The Sheriff's Office representative will make an opening statement that applies to all the appeals on the agenda. Your case will be announced and you must come forward to the podium. The representative from the Sheriff's Office will present the evidence on your case. You'll be allowed to rebut that evidence and explain what you believe has occurred. I will close the hearing and announce a decision. I may ask questions and allow other witness testimony if necessary. By law, you have 30 days from the date of my order to appeal my decision to the Circuit Court under Florida Statute 162.11. Any person who decides to appeal the decision of the Code Enforcement Special Magistrate with respect to any matter considered at this meeting will need a record of the proceedings, and for such purposes may need to ensure that a verbatim record of the proceedings is made, which record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is based. If you have any questions, these rules are outlined by Florida Statute 316.0083, the Mark Wandel Traffic Safety Program. Oh, yes. In regards to the payment plan, there's notices up here on the table. You have 3 ways to pay the fine, if so deemed. Online payment, which is the fastest and easiest way to pay the amount owed, or you can pay by phone or payment by mail. And then all the information is up here on the desk. When you come up to the podium, you can get it and take it with you. Corporal Loy?
My name is Corporal Josh Loy. I'm employed by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office as a Deputy Sheriff and certified by the State of Florida as a law enforcement officer. All of the red light violations that will be heard today were captured electronically with camera equipment maintained by American Traffic Solutions, ATS. Evidence of each violation will include 3 still images taken of the violating vehicle and may include a video. The following steps are taken after a violation is captured electronically. ATS processes each violation by cropping and zooming in on one of the still images to accurately view the license plate of the vehicle. The vehicle's registered owner's information is retrieved by ATS from the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, DHSMV. The images are initially reviewed by ATS pursuant to directives and conditions established by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office to make an assessment whether a violation has occurred. If the violation does not meet the conditions established by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, it is rejected by ATS and no further action occurs. ATS potential violations are forwarded to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, where a sworn law enforcement deputy reviews the images to determine if a violation has occurred. If the violation is rejected by the deputy, no further action occurs. Deputy-approved violations cause ATS to issue a notice of violation to the registered owner of the vehicle. This notice is mailed via first-class postage to the address provided by DHSMV vehicle registration records. Florida statutes provide that the owner of the violating vehicle is responsible and liable for paying the violation unless a properly prepared exemption affidavit is submitted within 60 days after the date of issuance of the notice of violation. The registered owner has 60 days to pay the fine or to file an appeal of the notice of violation with ATS. ATS then sets the case for a hearing with the county, which is the proceeding here today. The first image shows the vehicle prior to crossing the stop bar while the traffic signal was red. The calculated speed of the vehicle was traveling when approaching the intersection the length of time the traffic light had been in the red phase at the time of the photo, and the lane number the vehicle was in. The B, second image, shows the vehicle past the stop bar with the red light illuminated, along with all the information provided in the A frame image. The speed is calculated using a time-distance equation as the vehicle passes over magnetic sensors in the roadway. The camera systems are installed and maintained by ATS. Each camera system conducts a daily self-diagnostic test to ensure the components are operating properly. All of the data and information for those violations is from their equipment. At this time, I move into evidence for the purpose of each individual hearing today, 2 exhibits as business records of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. First, Exhibit A is the contractual agreement between ATS and HCSO. The second, Exhibit B, is the business rules questionnaire between ATS and HCSO. These documents together establish the procedures through which ATS reviews and processes potential red light camera violations pursuant to the directives and conditions established by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
So moved. Thank you. First case, please. Microphone. Stand by.
First case is on page 2, number 6, notice number 172210005335 Sigfrido Galvez, and someone is signed up virtually.
This is Sigfrido Galvez.
Sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Sigfrido Galvez, 2846 Somerset Park Drive, apartment 101, Tampa, Florida, 33613.
Notice 1722100053345. I would like to move to request to dismiss this based on my view of the obstructed vehicle and the location of the vehicle at the time of the incident.
Okay, Mr. Galvez, I find and notice 1722100053345. Sigfrido Galvez, based on testimony evidence presented, the red light camera violation be dismissed.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too, man.
Next case, please.
Page 3, item number 10, notice number 1722100059805, Brenda Perkins Roja, and someone is present.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Brenda Perkins Rojas, 2508 Ayers Hill Court, Lutz, Florida, 33559.
Thank you.
Notice 1722100053345 59805. I would like to request to dismiss this based on the angle and the location of the vehicle.
Mr. Rojas, I find in notice 17221-000-59805, Brenda Perkins Rojas, based on the testimony and evidence presented that the red light camera violation be dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next case, please.
Page 4, item number 20, notice number 1722-100-115102, Alda Mohammed, and someone is present virtually.
Good morning.
Ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Adila Mohammed, 1663 Settlers Creek Way, Lakeland, Florida, 33810.
Notice number 1722100115102. I'd like to move to request to dismiss this based on the angle and the location of the vehicle.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I find in notice 1722100-115-102, Adila Mohammed, based on the testimony and evidence presented that the red light camera violation be dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please turn back to page 2. Item number 3, notice number 1722100-15476, John Travis Godwin. This was rescheduled from the April 23rd, 2021 hearing as requested. Somebody is in person.
Sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Please state your name and address for the record.
John Travis Godwin, 340 West Ross Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33602.
Notice 1722100-15476. This violation occurred on December 21st, 2020 at 3:44 p.m. at the intersection of East Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.5 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida HVQ3Y. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. John Godwin. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Good morning, sir.
Good.
What would you like to tell us?
Yeah, Your Honor. Couple things. When you look at the view, at least the video view that I have, it appeared that the light was still in yellow. I would move for dismissal based on that, and especially based on the speed. And then in the alternative, I would move for withhold based on my driving history. I was on the way to be with my father, who was undergoing cancer treatment right there at the Florida Cancer Oncology Center. And I mean, I wasn't speeding. I wasn't zipping through the light. I was just trying to get to him. So I would move for dismissal, or in the alternative, withhold and just assert at lowest court cost possible, please.
Can I see the still images?
At least the video resolution I had, Your Honor, on my computer, I couldn't discern if the light was red or yellow. I mean, it's the turn signal at least.
So in that image right there, the light's red before you even get to the stop bar.
But the to the left of there is what I deem to be you see the green, and then I as I just communicated to the court, Your Honor, no excuse, but my mind was just probably with my father. I mean, so I would, if in the alternative, if I don't get a dismissal, I would ask for a withhold, especially since I haven't had a ticket in years.
I guess my biggest concern here is from a safety standpoint, really. I understand state of mind, but it's not even close. It's not.
Your Honor, I would submit to you that it was close. I mean, you see there, I'm not going to argue with Your Honor, but I would just ask for a withhold based on my, if you can't give it dismissal, I would ask for a withhold based on my exemplary driving record and the situation as it presented itself. My father was stage 4. He just passed away, just had his service on this Monday. So I've been dealing with a lot with them. And I apologize to the court for.
Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll give you an opportunity. I'll waive the administrative costs. I'll make the total fine $158 and ask that you please keep an eye on the road moving forward. And I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I find that notice 1722100015476 based on the testimony evidence presented that the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator, John Travis Godwin, to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 and remove the administrative cost of $75. The total fine of $158 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Page 3, item number 11, notice number 1722100064359 Anita Lynn Gaines, and someone is present.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Name and address for the record, please.
Anita Lynn Gaines, 5523 19th Street West, Bradenton, Florida, 34207.
Notice 1722100064359. This violation occurred on February 4th, 2021 at 6:05 p.m. at the intersection of West Waters Avenue and North Dale Mabry Highway within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 1 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.5 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida PXLT20. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Anita Gaines. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Good morning, ma'am. What would you like to tell us?
I thought it was in the right turn lane, not the left turn lane.
You thought your vehicle was in a different lane?
Yeah, I thought it was the right turn lane that the ticket was for, not the left turn lane.
The light being red at that time is validated for both lanes.
Okay. I can't tell if the light's red or not. Okay.
Officer, at that location, just to refresh my memory, that's not a dedicated U-turn or anything like that. That's a double left and she's in the left lane of 2?
Correct.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That goes red long before you even get to the
Okay.
stop bar in that case.
Okay. I guess I'm guilty then. I thought it was the right turn lane because I live in Bradenton and I would have been leaving from work to go home and I wouldn't be going left. I would be going right
Mhm.
to go towards I-275. So
Something
Okay.
must have been different that day, I guess.
I guess I don't remember turning left that day. I'm going
Yeah. Sometimes I don't remember what I had for dinner last night,
Yep.
so I understand.
same time.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the honesty, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
I find that notice 1722100064359, Anita Lynn Gaines, based on the testimony of events presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus administrative costs of $75. The total fine of costs of $233 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid.
Okay.
And then there's a slip right there in regards to payment options and how you can pay that right there if you want to take one of them.
Did you have a payment plan? I didn't know I was going to be charged $75 also, and I didn't know that if it could be waived or not. For the administrative fee.
I don't believe there's a payment plan. You have to pay it in full within 30 days. Is
Okay.
that a concern?
Yeah, it's a big concern.
How about I revise my order and give you 60 days to pay that? Would that help?
Okay, that would help. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
I amend my order to include it that we will extend the total fine of $233. $233 must be paid within 60 days of this order.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Please go back to page 2, item number 5, notice number 1722100050747, Joseph Henry Wicker, and he is appearing virtually.
Is he here? There he goes. Sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me God, yes.
Thank you. Please state your name and address for the record.
Joseph Henry Wicker, 1420 Row Entry Drive, Dover, Florida.
Notice 1722100050747. This violation occurred on January 25th, 2021 at 4:05 PM at the intersection of Bell Shoals Road and Bloomingdale Avenue within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.7 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida BJ3R. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Joseph Wicker. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075, 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Good morning, Mr. Wicker. What would you like to tell us?
Need my wife to stop running red lights. I'm not in that vehicle at the time, and requesting that this be reissued in my wife's name.
So we should transfer the liability to another person?
Correct.
Then you were unable to complete that affidavit prior to the meeting?
Well, I own a small business and I'm in healthcare and just crazy right now. So once I realized that we weren't going to get this done in time, I went ahead and just signed up to meet here. So I can give you the, I mean, I'm under sworn oath right now, so I can give you the name, address, and date of birth if you like. If you could just reissue it, I would appreciate it. Otherwise, it becomes a uniform traffic citation. Then I go a different, different route.
It's already past the time that should have been done when he got the citation. And right now, basically, yeah, it's too late.
I understand. So the timeline is expired, my understanding, Mr. Wicker. I'm
Okay,
sorry
my-
about that.
Okay, my understanding was that I could submit an affidavit, or excuse me, that's obviously one of the options. But that on C, you could request the hearing, and so the purpose of that, of me then requesting the hearing, was to get this changed, because I couldn't. I wanted to make sure that if I submitted an affidavit, that this same document could get issued to the responsible party.
That would be the purpose of the affidavit. And there was a timeline for which you could accomplish that and it's past that time, unfortunately. So it remains
Then
under
wouldn't-
your name.
Okay, but then wouldn't that result in a traffic citation?
Excuse me, this is Paul Johnson, the county attorney's office.
Morning, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning. Yeah, you have, after you receive the notice of violation, there's a 60-day limit on it where you can submit a affidavit to transfer liability to another person. There will not be a uniform traffic citation issued in this case because you requested a hearing here and your case is going to be disposed of this morning because of that. This is not a moving violation. There are no points going to be assessed to your driving record, and there will be no record on your driving record of this incident because this is an administrative hearing, not a traffic citation hearing. It would be taking place over in the courthouse.
So then, okay, so then, I mean, I would need to go back and read through this again. I guess my question would be, I mean, I've already told you that it wasn't me. I don't have the opportunity now to submit to you, like an IP address showing that I was, not at that location. I mean, I could probably
No,
dig it up and. Yeah.
Mr. Wicker, under the statute,
Yeah.
the owner of the vehicle, the first person listed on the title of the vehicle,
Right.
is responsible for the violation unless there's a transfer of liability submitted within 60 days after the notice is sent to you. In this case, there was not a transfer of liability affidavit submitted in this case. So it goes to the first person listed on the title as owner of the vehicle, and that would be you.
Okay. So again, I don't have time now to review this again. So then if you rule against me, is there an opportunity to appeal that then?
You have
In the-
30 days to appeal any order issued by this administrative hearing to the circuit court.
Okay. So well, so then, I mean, I would ask then that this be dropped because I'm not the individual running the red light. Happy to receive this to the proper individual and pay that. But if otherwise, then I guess I would just, I don't know, I guess I may end up just appealing, I guess. Which I wasn't intending to do, but
No, but thank you for your testimony and understanding the situation as been presented by the attorney. The expiration date on the transfer of liability has occurred, so we can't transfer the responsibility to another party. And as mentioned, based on the title, that you're the first one on the list. So
if you call, okay. Okay. Because I called and asked about this. And I was told that my only option was to pay it or to do this hearing.
that is incorrect. And the information that you were given when you received the notice shows the opportunity there to do the transfer of liability. So
I understand what you're saying. No, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying I called into the customer service number and I specifically gave them the circumstance that I was in and was just asking, can you reissue it? And the customer service rep at that time stated that the only option would be for me to pay it or to just ask you guys to reissue it to the responsible party. I asked at that time, well, should I need counsel? I mean, do I have to have somebody else help me with that? Can somebody else do that on my behalf? And I was told there's no point, you know. And so per the customer service rep, my understanding was I had to either come to the hearing or just pay it myself. And so there was no other way for me to ask for that to be done. I see what you're saying about file the affidavit online and then pay. But if I was filing online, then I was paying for this. I'm trying to get it transferred, like I said, and then pay it.
I understand, but none of those things took place within the 60 days, sir. Is there any additional testimony you'd like to add in regards to the intersection itself and the violation notice that's been presented?
Sure. Well, I just want to make sure for the record, I mean, my interaction with the county government did happen within that 60 days, and I was advised to come to this meeting.
All the testimony here, sir, has been recorded. So I'm just asking if there's anything else that you'd like to add in regards to the violation itself based on the evidence that's been presented by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
No, sir. I definitely would request that we keep any civil fine here at the 158, though, for sure.
Unfortunately, we've gotten to this point and there are administrative costs associated with it. So I'll be happy to rule on the motion if you don't have any additional information at this time.
Go ahead and rule.
Thank you. I find that notice 1722-1000-15476 based on the testimony, John Travis Godwin, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 45 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. Sir, I gave you a little extra time so you can address that with your wife and take care of those fines.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Page 3. Item number 12, notice number 1722-1000-69341, Tammy Lynn Alvela, and someone is present.
And raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Your name and address, please.
Tammy Avila, 3114 West Eileen Street, Tampa, Florida, 33607.
Notice 1722-1000-69341. This violation occurred on February 8th, 2021 at 1:09 p.m. at the intersection of Bruce B. Downs Boulevard and East Fletcher Avenue within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 4 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.5 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida Z054KG. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Tammy Avila. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-0751C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Can I see the still images again, please? And the second one? Thank you. Ms. Avila, what would you like to tell us?
First of all, I didn't know that was at this intersection. And I don't remember this one here. I thought it was something from the airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you the registered owner of that vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. So the documentation that's been presented by Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, that particular light has almost a 5-second amber.
Mhm.
So I don't see anything that shows me that there are any vehicles in front of you obstructing your path or anything like that. And to be honest with you, you didn't even slow down. You were at 49 miles an hour with the first picture, and you were 49 miles. You didn't even attempt, and the light's red, man. That's a hazardous condition. That's definitely dangerous. So unless there's something else that I'm missing in your testimony, I'm prepared to make a motion on that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
I understand. Okay. Thank you. I find that notice 1722100069341 Tammy Lynn Avila, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. Order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine cost of $233 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. And there's some information right there if you want to take that in regards to how to pay that violation.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next case, please.
Page 3, item number 13, notice number 1722100078318. Robert Joseph Albino. Someone is present.
Sir, raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
State your name and address for the record.
Hit over, damn it.
State your name and address for the record.
Robert Joseph Aquino, 4705 Puritan Circle, Tampa, Florida, 33617.
Notice 1722100078318. This violation occurred on February 15th, 2021 at 12:28 p.m. at the intersection of West Waters Avenue and Anderson Road within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 1 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.5 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida APSL40. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Robert Aquino. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-0751C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Good morning, sir. What would you
Morning.
like to tell us?
I was just here for an extension. That's it. I know I did something wrong. So I'm just here for an extension. I called and he said, come here and I could get an extension.
Need a little more time to pay the fines.
Yeah,
How much time do you need, sir?
30 days.
Okay. Well, 30 days was what I was going to give you to start with, so I'll give you a little more than that. Give you some
60
time to.
then, Brian,
Okay,
or officer.
no problem. I find that in notice 17221-000-78318, Robert Joseph Aquino, based on the testimony and evidence presented that the red light camera violation be upheld, I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 60 calendar days of order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. And there's some information right up there in regards to how to get that done.
Thanks a lot. Have a
Thank you,
good
sir.
day.
Have a great day.
Page 3, item number 16, notice number 1722100097490, Tuli Tai Lee, and someone is present.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
State your name and address for the record, please.
Tui Lee, 8909 Casablanca Way, Tampa, Florida, 33626.
Notice 1722100097490. This violation occurred on February 28th, 2021 at 5:42 PM at the intersection of Brandon Town Center Drive and West Brandon Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 1 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.1 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. Florida CJFC91. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Tui Lee. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as the deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
All right, ma'am, what would that cost?
At the time,
Hold on one second. Sir, if you want to testify, then you're going to,
Paper, yeah. I didn't come up in time.
no problem. You're going to have to take the oath before you have an opportunity to speak. So why don't you come up and do that real quick?
Sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
And please state your name and address for the record.
My name is Thomas Hyder. I'm at 8909 Casablanca Way, Tampa, Florida, 33626.
In your relation to this case?
I was the one driving.
Okay.
But she's registered. For me, 0.1 second, I mean, that variable is here to here. Now, when you're trying to gauge to that yellow coming to that line, if you're at 0.1 second, I mean, what's the reaction time for the normal one? I mean, 0.1 second, you know, it's rush hour traffic, 547. The line out of that mall is forever trying to come out, not to make any excuses or whatever the case may be, but you're talking 0.1 second.
Yes, sir.
Before that turn red.
Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. That is the time for which it turns red.
Yeah.
It had been amber for over 3 seconds prior to that. So you had ample time to come to a stop and you chose not to. There's nothing impeding you from doing that, in my opinion, based on the video.
I agree with you 100%. But at the same time, if it's yellow or amber or whatever the case would be, and you're approaching that amber light, you still have the ability to go. Amber means to yield, to slow down, not necessarily to come to a complete stop, correct?
Did you make an opportunity to yield?
Actually, I made an opportunity to try and proceed past the light because, like I said, 0.1 second. So at 0.1 second, I was, you know what I mean? I mean, for real, that's pretty thin at 0.1 second.
Sir, your vehicle doesn't stop on a dime. And that's the reason for the amber is to give you an opportunity to stop. You chose to not wait for another light cycle and continue through. Not only did you impede the traffic coming the other direction by doing that, because now it's red and other traffic can't, but you're also creating a hazard. I mean, you could get in an accident as well. It's not just.
No problem. I mean, I get your point, but I guess you're not getting my point. Whereas if coming up to that line, 0.1 second, I'm sure everybody in this place has said, okay, well, it's yellow. I could probably make that, no problem whatsoever the case would be. And in my mind, I did. So That's all I have to say. Thank
Okay.
you.
No problem. I understand. Thank you for the testimony. I find that in notice 1722100097490, Ms. Lee, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. Thank you, sir. Be safe.
Page 4, item number 19, notice number 1722100113719, Tabitha Danielle Spencer, and someone is present.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Tabitha Spencer, 12912 Darla Drive, Riverview, Florida, 33579.
Notice 1722100113719. This violation occurred on March 11, 2021 at 5:06 p.m. at the intersection of Brandon Town Center Drive and West Brandon Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.1 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. Florida Y553ID. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Tabitha Spencer. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as the Deputy Sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Good morning, ma'am. What would you like to tell us?
So the only thing I don't have no problem paying the fine. I see that I did that, but I think that that light needs to be reevaluated. This is my third ticket on that light. That the last man, that's the same light. My sister just got one. That light, the way it turns, I don't know how to, I took a video on my phone also. It turned from yellow to red instantly, and like I said, I know I see that I did that, but I'm saying, I think that light, the only reason why I came here, that light needs to be retested, is all I'm saying. Like reevaluated or however y'all do it, it needs to be redone with that light.
Well, I don't do that.
No, I know you
luckily,
don't, but I'm just saying,
no,
the record.
but you might want to reach out to the DOT district and make that concern. I mean, from an enforcement standpoint, that none of that would happen here. And
I just didn't know where to go with that. Like I said,
absolutely,
this is the third one at the same exact light. I pick my son up every day from this place, and I've got to the point where I've almost gotten to an accident hitting my brakes for not going through it because I've gotten a red, light ticket there. So I don't know where to go at this point.
Totally understand. And I don't want your concern to fall on deaf ears. So I would consider reaching out to the Department of Transportation to have that conversation. That's the only reason I mentioned it to you.
That's fine.
I appreciate your testimony and understand the video and thank you very much. We didn't have the same conversation with the previous gentleman, but I appreciate what you're saying.
Yes,
so,
no problem.
Thank you. I find in notice 1722100113719 Tabitha Danielle Spencer, based on the testimony and evidence presented, if the red light camera violation be upheld, I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid.
And
Thank
you said it was DOT that I need to?
That would be my suggestion. I would be where I would start.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Page 4, item number 21, notice number 1722100124989. Init Yaner Apani Roden, and someone is present.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
It's true.
Your name and address, please?
Enid Aponte, 813, 8319 Iberia Place, Tampa, Florida, 33637. I need a person in Spanish and understand more.
Notice 1722100.
Hold on 1 second, officer. We don't have somebody that,
They're supposed to let us know ahead of time.
I see,
And really, they're really supposed to just bring their own people if they can't do it.
I see. I don't think we have anybody here to translate, ma'am. Are you okay to proceed?
Oh, I understand it's leader, but I don't know. It's okay.
Okay, we'll go slow. Officer?
Notice 1722100124989. This violation occurred on March 18th, 2021 at 12:49 PM at the intersection of East Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.9 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida Y33CVF. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Enid Aponte Roldan. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as the deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 3160751C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Can you play the video again? It doesn't appear that she continued through the intersection. Did she stop someplace behind the bus?
I know continue, maybe this one of the C is not continued. It's the stop and the,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Can you run that one again for me?
You're looking is the other, I'm stop here and go back to,
She did.
yes.
She did. She stopped.
I'm so sorry, this one of them.
That's okay.
I look into the yellow light, pero this one of the,
It's snuck up on you.
and try to this one of the vehicle is not continuing.
Understand. Yep. You made an opportunity to stop. And I appreciate that.
I know.
So I'm gonna dismiss this case, so there won't be any fines. So because you did make a stop.
Yeah, I understand this one of the looking for the camera. This one of the take a picture.
Don't
Or
just
this
look for
one
the
of the-
cameras. You're supposed to stop all the time.
I know, no.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Terrific. I move in case, I find a notice 1722100124989, Enid Aponte Roldan, based on the testimony that was presented that the red light camera violation be dismissed.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Page 4, item number 24, notice number 1722100147519. Sean Anthony Cross, and someone is present.
Sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Your name and address, please?
4501 Blue Tea Court, Apartment 102, 33613, Temple, Florida.
Your name?
Sean Cross.
Notice 1722100147519. This violation occurred on 3/31/2021 at 3:42 PM at the intersection of East Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image shows that the vehicle was in the number 3 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.3 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. And the third image provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida KWLC22. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Sean Cross. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Okay, sir, what would you like to tell us?
By the time I looked up and the light was yellow, I was already crossing the line. And if I'd have stopped, I would have been right in the middle of the intersection. So I just kept going.
I understand. But you understand how long that light was yellow, correct?
I couldn't tell how long. By the time I thought I figured once I crossed the line, the light is yellow. And by the time it turned yellow, it's already out there already. So.
Right. Understand. Let's pay attention to what's happening out there, right?
Okay.
Okay. I find that in notice 1722100147519, the basis of testimony that was presented, red light camera for Sean Anthony Cross, based on the testimony that was presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. Total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 60 calendar days of order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in administrative hold of the state of Florida. You may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. Gave you a little more time there to take care of that.
Thank you very much. I
And the
appreciate it.
payment operations are right there. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Page 5, item number 25, notice number 1722100149994, Rita Robertson Gregg, and someone is present.
Raise your right
Morning.
hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Your name and address, please.
Rita Robinson Gregg, 13848 Azalea Circle, Tampa, Florida, 33613.
Notice 1722100149994. This violation occurred on April 2nd, 2021 at 12:47 a.m. at the intersection of Bruce B. Downs Boulevard and Fletcher Avenue within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 3 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.6 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida LMVE24. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Miss Rita Robinson Gregg. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
All right, Ms. Gregg, what would you like to tell us?
Nothing. It's obvious that what happened. It could have been me or my daughter, but
That is a conversation at the dinner table.
yes.
Understand. Okay. That one's easy. You have the way to pay right there.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I find that in notice 1722100149994, the base of the Rita Robinson Gregg, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. Total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 60 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is paid. Give you a little extra time there in case your daughter needs to spend some extra time to get that done for you.
Thank you so much. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
And have a great weekend.
You as well.
Page 5, item number 26, notice number 1722100151180, Reginald Renard Griffin, and someone is present.
Morning. Raise your right
Morning. How
hand,
are you?
please. Good.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Your name and address, please?
Reginald Renard Griffin, 9080 Iron Oak Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33647.
Notice 1722-100-151180. This violation occurred on April 2nd, 2021 at 4:38 PM at the intersection of East Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 2.4 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida EKCT92. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Reginald Griffin. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Good morning, sir. What would you
Good
like to tell us?
How are you?
Good, sir.
Basically, when I seen that, I really didn't even know that it was a steady red light. I mean, it was yellow, I guess, but I didn't basically automatically go through a red light. Me being a former law enforcement officer myself, I would never do that. I just came down, from New York, and I didn't even expect that. When I saw this, I was shocked. So, like I said, I'm not going to dispute it, but I know I didn't go through a steady red. It had to be yellow, or it had to be at the right of way.
Well, in that particular video, it shows the light going red, and not only that, you're probably the highest time delay of the day. That's almost 2.5 seconds after it went red. It wasn't even close.
Mm-hmm.
So you're impeding other traffic definitely by that point.
Wow, I really didn't even...
Is that your vehicle in the video? Have you seen the video before?
No, I never saw the video.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks like my video. I mean, my vehicle. That's the first time I ever had a ticket like that. I was shocked. That's why I was like, well,
understand.
That's why I'm here.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Any other circumstances that might be impacting this, or do you need some more time to pay the violation, or is there?
Yeah, if you can give me a break on the fees, because I was definitely, when I saw this, my wife gave it to me. I was like, well, no way. And that's the first time. But I'm not going to say I know it's my vehicle.
Understand.
Yeah,
okay.
But it'll never happen again.
Gotcha. Okay. I find that in notice number 1722100151180, Reginald Renard Griffin, based on the testimony of his friend, the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 60 calendar days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in administrative hold with the state of Florida. You may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. And you've got the information right there. 60 days, sir. Thank you very much.
Please turn back to page 2. Item number 2, notice number 1722100000635. Bin Biao Chen. This was rescheduled from the April 23rd, 2021 hearing as requested. Someone is present.
Sir, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Please state your name and address for the record.
Oh, sorry. My name is Fen Biao Chen. My address is 10605 North 27th Street, City Tampa, Florida, zip code 33612.
Notice 1722100000635. This violation occurred on December 6, 2020 at 4:15 p.m. at the intersection of East Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image shows that the vehicle was in the number 4 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.2 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida CXKN42. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Fen Biao Chen. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Good morning, Mr. Chen. What would you like to tell us?
Good morning, Your Honors. I have been driving more than 20 years, and this is my first traffic light ticket I get it. I always follow traffic rules. I never breaking, I never do any accident with anybody's. After that days, I have been driving there, like on this traffic light, more than 7,000 times in last 7 years. I just live close there. And that days, when I driving, I experience tell me I can just pass it before the turn red lights. And but since I just get a ticket in a 0.2, little bit earlier turn red. And I have asking me many times why I don't have through it. I have seen videos from the camera company. I have count a couple of times to find a available just like a time for the yellow line is 3.96 seconds. I have to find couple traffic light close to it. I have make a recalls in my phones. One is for the same Blue Down Avenue. One is for Folder Avenue. The yellow line is in almost 4.6 seconds to 5 seconds to turn red. But this line, I think is like some kind of camera company strap. It's shorter. Yellow line is a little bit shorter. As you see, today's many people almost have coming same problem at the traffic light. Yeah, that's why I find out this yellow line is shorter than the regular kinds.
I understand, and I understand the ambers vary in other traffic lights, but the idea of that is to warn you that the light's about to turn red and that you need to stop.
Yes, because my experience tell me I'm able to pass through it before it turns red.
I see. Well, that really isn't the case here. The light was red before you were into the intersection. You went through the intersection without taking an opportunity to try to stop.
Well, only question is I am able to pass through it because the yellow light is shorter than regular kinds. They almost like a 0.6 second to 1 second shorter. That's why they turn earlier, turn red. That's why I got a camera. So
understand, but the idea isn't to time the amber lights to make them consistent, or for you to count down when the amber is going with the idea that you're going to go through the light. The idea is for you to make a safe stop, and you didn't. You didn't even try to yield.
Question is, if one people just get a ticket, it may be bad luck, or he don't follow the rule. But why so many people at the same location, at the same traffic light, get a ticket? It should be problem because none of people. Which one day? How about 1 year?
And that's why the red light camera is there, because we have such an issue with people moving through there improperly and causing a hazard. So unfortunately on this day, based on the video evidence that I've seen, You're a part of that, so that you have to stop before you get to the, before you
Yeah,
have
but
to
I
make an
find
opportunity to stop.
evidence to support it. The traffic light is shorter than regular cars.
Even with the variations in the amber lights, you still have to stop prior to the intersection. So
If I don't have enough speed or I don't have enough distance to pass through, I will stop. But only question is, my experience tell me I'm able to pass it if as a local regular one traffic light.
I understand.
I don't think so. I drive 20 years, only get one traffic ticket. It's only lucky because I always follow it. I drive careful. I drive follow the rule. That's
Understand.
why I only get one.
In the case that
Until
we've
today.
seen here in the video, you saw the video and that is your vehicle. In the video that we've seen here, that's not driving safe. You went through the intersection when it's red, which means other traffic has an opportunity to go. So you're creating a hazard by going through the light at that time. So what you need to do in the future is when you see a yellow, you need to start slowing down instead of trying to determine whether or not you can make it through the light or not. That's your opportunity to come to a stop. Does that make
You
sense?
honest, I think you're missing my points. I am able to pass through it because the yellow light is shorter.
It doesn't matter whether it's shorter or not. The difference.
Driving the car, the 2-ton car to stop it.
Yes, sir.
In a 5 second.
You had
4.6 seconds.
I totally agree with you, sir. You had 4 seconds.
And 4 seconds.
You had 4 seconds to stop a 2-ton.
So that's why I only 0.2 seconds just to pass it. That's
Sir,
why.
Understand.
This is.
They don't give me enough time.
Totally understand.
I have called the camera company many times. They just asking for money. they making this trick for every driver through there.
Well,
just for money.
The good news is that you're aware of that location and that you're going to be safer in the future. So,
But I cannot forgive up because they broke in my history. I want to continue.
I understand. Any other testimony you'd like to provide, sir?
Hmm?
Any other testimony you'd like to provide before I make a ruling?
That's all I have final evidence to support it. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you can believe that. I hope they can just fix these problems.
Thank you, sir. I find that in notice number 1722100000635, Fembiao Chen, based on the testimony and evidence presented that the red light camera violation be upheld. I order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 30 calendar days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida. You may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. So there's some information right there in regards to how to pay the fine and the time for which to do it.
May I ask, can I request for appeals? I want to continue. I want to win.
Sure.
I cannot give up. Yeah, I don't give up to
You have the ability to appeal my decision to the clerk of circuit court within 30 days. So that's
Do I have
my
any phones I can use for appeal?
the information right there is for you to take home to process for that in the interim. Thank you, sir. Next case, please. Anyone online? Do we have anyone online? Okay. Seeing that no one is present for the remaining cases on the 9 a.m. agenda, I will now review the video and still images on each case. And based on the testimony evidence presented, if I find that a violation has occurred, I will order that the red light camera violation to be upheld. I order the violators to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the fine will result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida. They may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle they own until the past due amount is fully paid. We normally don't show. I would like to see the video.
Page 2. Item number 1, notice number 1722000319036, Dennis Michael Sneary. This was scheduled or rescheduled from the April 23rd, 2021 hearing as requested. It was paid in full on June 14th of 2021. Page 2, item number 4, notice number 1722100282263, Amy Lovett Messer. This was rescheduled from the May 21st, 2021 hearing as requested. It was paid in full on May 19th of 2021. Page 2, item number 7, notice number 1722100056652, Ryan Jason Fleming. This was paid in full on June 18th of 2021. Page 2, item number 8, notice number 1722100106614, Jason Diego Com. This was paid in full on June 18th, 2021. Page 3, item number 9, notice number 1722100114352, Jacinia de la Cruz de la Roz. No one is present.
Notice 1722100114352. This violation occurred on March 12th, 2021 at 7:41 a.m. at the intersection of East Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows the vehicle was in the number 1 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.7 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida PLLQ37. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Miss Jasenia de la Cruz de la Rose. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
I order that notice 1722100114352 be upheld. $30 days, correct. I'm sorry, the standing uphold violation is for 30 days, correct? Yes, 30 days. That's okay. Next case, please.
Page 3, item number 14, notice number 1722100800157, Jennifer Diane Fortson. No one is present.
Notice 1722100800157. This violation occurred on February 16th, 2021 at 5:37 p.m. at the intersection of Bruce B. Downs Boulevard and East Fletcher Avenue within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 4 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.1 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida CJYANA. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Miss Jennifer Fortson. I present these images, video, and the camera log to report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
I move for notice number 1722100800157 be upheld. 30 days.
Page 3, item number 15, notice number 1722100090388, Patsy Lynn Germano, and no one is present.
Notice 1722100090388. This violation occurred on February 24th, 2021 at 1:40 PM at the intersection of Brandon Town Center Drive and West Brandon Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 1 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.6 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida QJUI70. I have confirmed the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Miss Patsy Germano. I present these images, video, and the camera log to report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
I'm frozen. Oh, there we go. There we go.
I move in notice number 1722100090388 that the violation be upheld 30 days.
Page 4. Item number 17, notice number 1722100100740. Joseph Ryan Homelash, no one is present.
Notice 1722100100740. This violation occurred on March 3rd, 2021 at 5:49 a.m. at the intersection of West Waters Avenue and Anderson Road within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows the vehicle was in the number 3 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.3 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida Z77CHM. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Joseph Humelash. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as the deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Can you remind me of our case number?
1722100100740.
Thank you. I move for notice number 1722100100740 that the violation be upheld 30 days.
Page 4. Item number 18, notice number 1722100107968. Serena Nicole Maria Terena, and no one is present.
Notice 1722100107968. This violation occurred on March 7th, 2021 at 3:22 p.m. at the intersection of Brandon Town Center Drive and West Brandon Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.7 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida JJQS07. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Serena Terena. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as the deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
I move a notice number 1722100107968, based on the evidence presented, the violation be upheld 30 days.
Page 4, item number 22, notice number 1722100136793, Anthony Francis McNutt, and no one is present.
Notice 172-100-136-793. This violation occurred on March 25th, 2021 at 12:27 PM at the intersection of East Fletcher Avenue, Bruce B. Downs Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.2 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida PWLI28. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Anthony McNutt. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
I move on notice number 1722100136793, based on the evidence presented, that this violation be upheld 30 days.
Page 4, item number 23, notice number 1722100141694, Sogna Horn, and no one is present.
Notice 172-100-141-694. This violation occurred on March 27, 2021 at 6:45 PM at the intersection of Brandon Town Center Drive and West Brandon Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.2 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle, Florida KPM S26. I have confirmed the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Soknan Horn. I present these images, video, and the camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff for the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
I move a notice number 1722100141694, based on the evidence presented, I find that the violation be upheld 30 days.
Page 5, item number 27, notice number 1722100151214, Angela Lynn Llewellyn. This was paid in full on June 17th of 2021. Page 5, item number 28, notice number 1722100152360, Ryan Christopher Glut. This was paid in full on June 18th of 2021. This concludes the 9 a.m. session.
I move to adjourn the 9 a.m. session. Thank you very much. Thank you for being online, Mr. Johnston.
Yes, sir. See you at 1:30.
Yes, sir. Thank you.